Welcome to our video on profitable farming in the Midwest. Agriculture is the backbone of the Midwest's economy, and farmers here earn a staggering $100 billion every year. In this video, we'll explore the ways farmers in the Midwest make a profit from their farms. Midwestern farmers grow a variety of crops, including corn, soybeans, wheat, and more. They use advanced farming techniques and equipment to maximize yields and reduce costs. Harvesting crops is a crucial part of the farming process. Farmers in the Midwest use combine harvesters to efficiently harvest large areas of crops. They can harvest corn, soybeans, and other crops at an incredible pace, which allows them to get their crops to market quickly. In addition to crops, many farmers in the Midwest also raise livestock, such as cattle, pigs, and chickens. They sell their livestock to meat processors, which is a lucrative source of income for many farmers. Technology has revolutionized the farming industry, and many farmers in the Midwest use sophisticated software to help them manage their farms. They can track everything from crop yields to weather patterns, which allows them to make informed decisions about their farming practices. But profitable farming in the Midwest is not just about maximizing yields and cutting costs. It's also about sustainability and preserving the land for future generations. Farmers in the Midwest are committed to protecting the environment and minimizing their impact on it. We take sustainability very seriously here on our farm. We use cover crops, conservation tillage, and other practices to reduce erosion and improve soil health. We also use precision agriculture techniques to apply fertilizers and pesticides only where they're needed, which reduces waste and saves money. By using sustainable farming practices, farmers in the Midwest are not only able to protect the environment, but they're also able to improve the quality of their crops and increase their yields in the long run. Farming in the Midwest is not without its challenges, though. Farmers here face a variety of obstacles, including weather fluctuations, pests, and market fluctuations. But farmers in the Midwest are resilient and resourceful. They're able to adapt to changing circumstances and find creative solutions to overcome challenges. And if you're a farmer in the Midwest or anywhere else, we'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences on how to make farming profitable and sustainable. Please feel free to share your insights in the comments section below. Farming is not just a job, but a way of life for many farmers in the Midwest. They're passionate about what they do, and they take pride in providing quality food for the world. By supporting local farmers, we can help sustain their livelihoods and promote a healthier, more sustainable food system. So the next time you're at the grocery store or a farmer's market, remember that every purchase you make can have a positive impact on a local farmer's life and the environment. Let's dive deeper into these facts and explore the details of profitable farming in the Midwest. Firstly, the Midwest is home to some of the most fertile soil in the world, thanks to the region's rich glacial deposits and favorable climate. This has made it a prime location for farming for centuries. The Midwest is known as the breadbasket of America and is responsible for producing a significant portion of the country's food supply. Secondly, corn and soybeans are the two most commonly grown crops in the Midwest, accounting for over 80% of the region's crop production. These crops are used for a variety of purposes, including food, feed, fuel, and industrial products. Farmers in the Midwest use advanced farming techniques and equipment to maximize their yields and reduce costs. This includes precision agriculture, which involves using GPS and other tools to precisely apply fertilizers and pesticides only where they are needed, which reduces waste and saves money. Thirdly, livestock production is also a significant part of the Midwest's agricultural economy, with beef, pork, and poultry being the most commonly raised animals. Many farmers in the Midwest have integrated crop and livestock operations to maximize their profits. They use sustainable farming practices such as rotational grazing, which allows for natural fertilization of the soil and minimizes the need for chemical fertilizers. Fourthly, direct-to-consumer sales, such as farmers' markets and community-supported agriculture programs, have become increasingly popular in the Midwest. This provides farmers with a way to earn a higher profit margin for their products while building relationships with their customers. Many farmers in the Midwest have found success with direct-to-consumer sales by focusing on the quality and freshness of their products. Finally, sustainable farming practices are essential to the long-term viability of farming in the Midwest. Many farmers are adopting practices such as cover cropping, conservation tillage, and nutrient management to reduce soil erosion and improve soil health. This benefits both the environment and their bottom line by increasing the long-term productivity of their land. And it's not just about making a profit, but also about preserving the land and resources for future generations. Farmers in the Midwest are deeply committed to sustainability, and many have implemented conservation practices to reduce their environmental impact. For example, cover cropping involves planting crops such as clover, rye, or other plants that help prevent soil erosion, reduce nutrient leaching, and improve soil health. Conservation tillage, on the other hand, involves leaving crop residue on the soil surface instead of plowing it under. This helps retain moisture, reduce erosion, and improve soil structure. Additionally, many farmers in the Midwest are using innovative technologies such as drones and soil sensors to monitor their fields and optimize their farming practices. By analyzing data on soil moisture, nutrient levels, and other factors, farmers can make more informed decisions on how to manage their crops and maximize yields. Finally, direct-to-consumer sales such as farmers markets and community-supported agriculture programs not only provide farmers with a way to earn a higher profit margin, and there are many ways that individuals can support local farmers and sustainable agriculture. One of the easiest ways is to buy local produce and other farm fresh products from farmers markets, CSAs, and other direct-to-consumer sales channels. This not only supports local farmers financially, but also helps reduce the environmental impact of food transportation and packaging. Additionally, consumers can advocate for policies that support sustainable agriculture and small-scale farming. This includes supporting funding for conservation programs, reducing subsidies for large agribusinesses, and promoting research into innovative farming practices that benefit both farmers and the environment. Finally, individuals can take small but impactful steps in their own lives to support sustainable agriculture. This includes reducing food waste, composting, and choosing organic and locally grown foods whenever possible. That also help connect consumers with their local food system. By buying from local farmers, consumers can enjoy fresh, nutritious food while supporting their local economy. But there are still challenges that farmers in the Midwest face. Climate change is one of the biggest threats to the region's agriculture, as it can lead to more extreme weather patterns and water shortages. This can have a significant impact on crop yields and profitability. To address these challenges, farmers in the Midwest are adapting and finding new ways to mitigate the effects of climate change. For example, they are using drought-resistant crops and irrigation systems that use water more efficiently. They are also implementing conservation practices to reduce soil erosion and increase soil health, which helps the land better withstand extreme weather events. Additionally, many farmers in the Midwest are collaborating with researchers and agricultural organizations to develop new technologies and practices that can help them adapt to climate change. For instance, some farmers are experimenting with regenerative agriculture, which involves using practices that restore and improve soil health, biodiversity, and ecosystem services. But profitable farming in the Midwest is not just about sustainability and resilience, it's also about the people who make it possible. Farmers in the Midwest are passionate about what they do, and they take pride in providing quality food for the world. Many farmers in the Midwest come from multi-generational farming families and have deep ties to their communities. They are committed to preserving their way of life and passing it on to future generations. In recent years, there has been a growing interest in supporting local farmers and sustainable agriculture. Consumers are increasingly seeking out locally grown produce, grass-fed beef, and other farm fresh products. This has created new opportunities for farmers in the Midwest to connect with their customers and build a loyal following. But there is still more work to be done. Many farmers in the Midwest face financial and regulatory barriers that make it difficult for them to compete with large agribusinesses. This is why it's important for consumers and policymakers to support local farmers and promote sustainable agriculture practices. But it's not just about what individuals can do. Policymakers and large-scale food corporations also have a significant role to play in promoting sustainable agriculture and supporting local farmers. Governments can provide funding and support for conservation programs, research into innovative farming practices, and policies that promote sustainable agriculture. They can also help level the playing field for small-scale farmers by reducing subsidies for large agribusinesses and promoting fair trade practices. Food corporations can also play a role by sourcing their ingredients from local and sustainable farmers. By supporting sustainable agriculture practices, these corporations can help reduce the environmental impact of their operations and provide customers with high-quality, responsibly sourced products. And the benefits of sustainable agriculture go beyond just environmental and economic factors. By supporting local farmers and choosing sustainable products, consumers can also improve their own health and well-being. Locally grown produce is often fresher and more nutritious than produce that has been transported long distances. Sustainable farming practices can also reduce the use of harmful pesticides and fertilizers, which can have negative impacts on human health. In addition, supporting sustainable agriculture can help preserve biodiversity and protect natural habitats. This benefits not only the environment but also the health of local ecosystems and the wildlife that inhabit them. In conclusion, profitable farming in the Midwest is not just about maximizing yields and cutting costs, but also about sustainability, health, and preserving natural resources for future generations. By working together to support local farmers and promote sustainable agriculture practices, we can ensure a vibrant and healthy food system for all.